Sire.
My lord, Con Basilio, he has been killed in battle. No!
Gods!
Damn it all. You're certain? I am. He's gone, Crom. I saw him fall myself. He's gone. Flavia, what happened? Wait, you're hurt. Lucina, fetch a healer at once. I'll be fine. Gods damn me. Gods damn me for outliving that one-eyed clod, that big, bald oaf, that... Ugh! That's twice now that I failed.
I could crush you.
I'll kill him. I'll kill that dastard Wallard down myself. I swear it before the gods.
Wait!
No, Flavia, for now, you need to rest and to heal. When the time is right, we will avenge Basilio. You have my word. Then, know that I will hold you to it. Well, why did I let him go? Crom, there's something else, something important. Basilio asked I give you this. Wait, is that... I can feel its power resonating through my body. It's jewels, one of the gemstones you need. Don't ask me why in hell's name the oaf hid it from you. He always did love his surprises. Damn him.
Right.
Whatever his reasons, I accept his gift now, and gladly. It's hard to believe he's truly gone. The larger the man, the larger the void left in his wake. And Con Basilio was a titan. There was no replacing him. I should have tried harder to convince him. The scouts have reported back. Wallard's army has retreated to the Imperial capital. Retreated?
Right.
It seems the Dynast turncoats are withdrawing their soldiers as well.
What?
I don't believe it. Steiger and Yenfei have fallen. It's no shock Wallard might pull back to regroup. And of course, the Dynasts now see cracks forming in the Empire. Maybe they'll reconsider which side they will fight for?
Yes.
Possibly, if they can see an advantage in it for themselves. With them or not, it seems a decisive battle is upon us.
Aye.
To think how quickly our fortunes have shifted.
Yeah.
We have Basilio to thank for it, for all of it. His sacrifice made it all possible. If only there had been some other way. No second guessing, Basilio would have hated that. You did your duty as best you were able, same as he. Now clear the doubts out of that clever head of yours, you're gonna need it. The fate of Valm and all of our homelands hangs on this next battle.
Let's make a scene.
For the sake of history and all of our fallen comrades, we will bring this empire crashing down.
Listen to me.
Shepherds, comrades, soldiers, we make for the capital. This conqueror's reign ends now. Hello there, fellow gamers. I'm Kevin J, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last part, we completed... Wow, there's a whole lot of things. In the last episode, we completed Chapter 18 here at the Demon's Ingle, and you'll notice we actually unlocked a paralog right here. This is the Divine Dragon Grounds for Paralogue 17. We're actually going to do that chapter this episode because it is one of the few paralogs that is actually connected to another chapter. You can only get to Paralogue 17 once you complete Chapter 18. It's really weird. It's better to do it now. It's not connected to any of the dating or anything. I actually did some training off screen, so just give me one moment as I jump ahead to that. All right, we are back, and I did a lot of stuff. If you look at the inventory here, I've got myself up to level 12. I got Owain up to level 20, and awesome for him. He actually maxed out 2 of his stats prior to being classed up, which we're going to do this episode. Just trained up everyone a little bit. Morgan got to level 13. Olivia's now level 28. She's probably going to be getting a second seal when she hits 30, just so we can see if she gets anything at level 30. I don't think she does. Lissa hit level 15. She got a new skill here called Tome Fair, or Tome Fair. It gives magic +5 whenever you're using a tome. It's really awesome. Very powerful skill. All the fair skills give +5 to certain weapons. Or gives +5 to a stat when using an item. It's really cool. Sully got to level 15, and she got a new skill here called Aegis, or Aegis. I always pronounced it Aegis, but AE is supposed to kind of be like one letter. It's really weird in like Latin, because like archaeology has AE, so it's like because it's archaeology, but it's an AE, so I think it's kind of Aegis. I don't know. Vurian's got to level 20. We're going to class him up this episode. Got Maribel to level 15. She gets a new skill here called Dual Support Plus. It doubles whenever she's supporting someone, it doubles what she gives them. It's really useful, very good for when she's paired up with Crom, so that helps a lot. I got Gregor to level 6 as a bow knight. He gets rally skill. It's another typical rally skill. And speaking of rally skills, Kiel also gets rally defense at level 5 as a general. Pretty good. I also got Brady to level 20. He doesn't get anything new, but he's now level 20. Also, Cordelia got to level 15, and this one's really exciting. The fact that Cordelia got to level 15, she gets this super powerful skill, and it's the only reason why I made her a Dark Flyer. She gets Gale Force. Gale Force is one of the scariest skills in the game, because what it does is it allows the unit to attack again upon defeating a foe. Only once per turn, so basically they can get 2 full turns if you're super aggressive, and that's one of the reasons why I really wanted it. It's one of the best skills in the game. I would have waited to give it to Morgan as well, but it doesn't really matter because Morgan already sort of she was already a Dark Flyer, so she didn't need Gale Force, so she's going to get it on her own. But now we can turn Cordelia into a Falcon Knight if I would like, but I'm not going to do it until she hits level 20 at least. Long Q and everyone else is doing all right. So let's just get some of these Master Seals out of the way. First is Owain. Owain can become either a Sword Master or an Assassin. We've seen both on our team. We've had both, but I'm going to turn him into a Swords Master. I just think he's a lot more fun as a Swords Master. Plus, it'd be cool to kind of see lethality, because he already has lethality actually. So it's better if he becomes a Sword Master, just so we can get that Astra. And who knows, maybe. I don't think he can, but it'd be interesting if like Astra, like you can get lethality somewhere in the Astra or something. I don't know if he really can, but it's whatever. I wonder if you can get Ignis in the Astra. That's weird. I'm just thinking of like weird things. But anyway, as you can see, he has become the Sword Master. He looks a little bit different than Long Q. I mean, that orange hair really stands out. Stats look really good. That is insanely high skill and speed. Not great magic. Well, I mean, he has decent magic, which isn't good. But, yeah, he doesn't have a lot of strength either because of, Lissa just gives poor base stats. But there he is. Congratulations to him. Who else was I going to class oh, yeah, I also leveled up, where is he? Vurian. I got Vurian to level 20. He's also, oh yeah, I did mention that. He's also going to get a Master Seal. He can become either a Bow Knight, which is what Gregor became, or he can become a Sniper. And Sniper is the actual, like, bow class or archer class, so he's going to become a Sniper just because it's a really cool class. There he is. As a Sniper, he doesn't look much different than he did before, but Snipers are a really good class. Snipers have insanely high skill and speed. They're just really good. They're just honest to God, really good. The only problem is they still have all the same problems that an archer does. They can't attack close range, stuff like that. But I will say the Sniper line is what ends up getting, what's it called? They end up getting the Bow Fair, which does bonus, you get bonus strength when you're using a bow. Anyway, last on our list of people to class up is Brady, who is the priest, and I've already decided because Crom is the father and Crom has passed off some good strength to him, I'm going to make him a war monk. I feel like that's a fitting class for him. Makes him a little bit more potent. There he is. Brady as the War Monk. War Monks get insanely high HP, plus 8 HP. Now, the thing with War Monks is that their claim to fame is actually their luck stat. They actually have an oddly high luck stat. And as you can see, Brady already has a luck of 27. So that mixed with Miracle and Rightful King, I think he has a pretty good chance of being forced to reckon with. Yeah, so he also now uses axes. Now, if you'll notice, he's holding a bronze axe, or sorry, an iron axe, and the reason why he's holding that is because he is also going to be the one to use the arm scroll. This way, he gets an A in staves, so now he can take a physic as well, which I feel is nice for him. And he can use all the high-level staves. And we now have 3 people on our team who all have A's in staffs, so they can all get fortifies. They all get that luck, and it's really cool. I'll give him a fortify as well. And now they're all kind of holding the same thing. Anyway, now that that is all out of the way, I think we're pretty good on things. I trained up Cherche a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna go do some support conversations. There's a fair bit, but there's not actually too many. It's only specific people. They all kind of have one. I believe one person has 2. No, they all have 1. So yeah, as always, click the link in the description or the link on the screen right now, or you can wait to the end of the video, click on the annotation there, or if you're watching this in the playlist, the support conversations will be coming right after this video. So I will start with Olivia and Kellum, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Interesting to see Tharya and Long Q get along, considering that Long Q's already married, and yet like he's still scared of women. Oh yeah, his brave sword's about to break. But anyway, with all that taken care of, I think it's time we take on Paralogue 17 and the Divine Dragon Grounds. Let's go. The air is sweet here. It's so calming.
Right.
Makes you just want to flop down and take a huge nap, doesn't it? Tempting. Odd, it seems like anywhere else to me.
Now.
This is Naga's cradle. It is said the divine dragon once called this place home. Here, the voice will enact a holy rite to commune with Naga and regain her power. Lady Tiki.
Huh?
Lady Tiki?
Faye.
Pray be silent, milady. The voice is currently performing the rite. In doing so, she will draw the divine dragon's power from the land unto herself. Forgive me, I didn't realize. I thought she was sleeping. She looks so peaceful. What do you think she sees? Does she perchance dream?
Hey.
I imagine she... Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? Sayri, Lucina, enemies approach us from the south. We'd better get ready, or the voice here is in for a rude awakening. Alright, and that is the premise of this stage. Lady Tiki is trying to perform a rite in front of a castle-looking thing. You can't really see it any better. If I zoom out, now you can see a little bit more of the dragon, but it's not a lot. As you can see on this map, there are Wyvern Lords hanging in from the sides. Level 5, that's half the reason why I leveled up. But level 12, Risen Chief with a hammer and staff sitting over here. And somewhere, Falcon Knights over here. Just going to point out right now, there are a lot of reinforcements on this stage. So this stage, very, very defensive. I'm going to bring myself. Owen will help. Having sword people will help. Bringing lance people is actually generally a bad idea. They won't do too well against the Wyvern Riders. Bring a lot of magic. We don't need to bring these ones. Bringing archers is useful. You know what? I feel like bringing Virion, but at the same time, I don't feel like bringing Virion. Also, I realize I can use iron bows now. Do I have an iron bow? Iron bow? I do not have an iron bow. Wow. Well, you're going to keep the bronze bow for a little bit then. Let's see. Who else am I going to bring? I bring 4 more people. Kiel's going to work really well. Vake's going to work really well. Long Q and Gaius? Gaius doesn't have a bow right now. Decisions. Bringing a bow is very useful. Brady's going to help. A lot because having... okay, so let's just see what we got here. We have 13 units. Him with the Prom with the Falcon's really good. Myself with the axes are just good in general. In fact, we still have Volant axe. Like, we got that a long time ago, but we still have it, actually. Better than Orson's hatchet. I mean, I want to bring Owain just for the sake of it. But I don't know how well it's actually going to work. Sully might not even do too well on this stage because there's not too much range. She has decent defense. I kind of want to bring Morgan a little bit more than Sully. Yeah, we'll drop Sully. We'll bring Morgan just because it's good to bring magic. That's why it's good to bring them, because they have the magic. And you know what? Yeah, and then I'll drop... Sherry is useful, though, on this stage for sure. I'll drop Owain for now. We'll bring him to another stage. Lucina would be useful because she has her parallel Falcon, but is not quite useful right now. As long as I have a few sword wielders. 1, 2... Olivia. Oh, Olivia's not going to work on the stage. It's too defensive. And Gaius. Think that'll work pretty well. Alyssa helps because she's healing. We got to bring all our healers, which are these 3. And then Kiel with a bronze axe will defend pretty well. And even with the lance, she'll defend pretty well. She's got so much insane defense at 28. And she can rally defense, which is really good. Vake's going to do really well. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Inventory-wise, I'm pretty sure we're all good. Just a quick brush over it. Okay, and now we're going to set up the map. Sorry this is taking a while, but it is a lot to consider. There is a pretty easy exploit to this stage, though, and I'll explain that as we get there. Okay, I have an idea. Put these guys on the outside. All the healers are going to be in the middle, which are these 3. Myself, Vake, Kiel, and one more person. But that's not Crom, though. Maybe Gaius? Who has higher defense between Gaius and Long Q? Long Q is better defensively, but not by much. Gaius is harder to hit than Long Q. Gaius actually has higher skill than Long Q. Long Q has really weird stats, actually. Like, Gaius has surpassed him. He's just a little bit more defensive, and he has better luck, although he doesn't need the luck. But I'm still going to use him just because he has Vantage, and I think that's going to play a bigger role in what I'm doing. Yeah, let's get this stage going. And you'll see how I'm going to do this. Save real quick over this one. Yeah. And let's go. And that was a lot to talk about. The voice is defenseless in this state. We must become her shield until the rite is complete. We await your strategy, Kevin J. Make us as a wall of steel. So that's basically giving away the way you want to play this stage. You want to play this stage straight up defense. That is the only way to play the stage. I'm going to move Kiel last, but I'm going to go here, holding my Volant axe, even though I don't think... hold the silver axe for now, it's fine. Rally strength, it doesn't really matter. Put Long Q back here. You can just keep the steel sword out. He should have a silver, but that's fine. Gaius is going to go there. And you're moving last, as I've already explained. Move all the healers back into these spots. And then Vake's gonna go here. This silver axe, I guess, killer axe, back up. And then I gotta set up one more wall of people. Tharia goes there. Kiel goes... The thing is, some of them are ranged, and they're not afraid to throw spears like over and try to hit Lady Tiki. So I'm gonna put... Yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way. So this is how it's gonna work. She's gonna keep rallying defense literally every turn. And we're gonna have mother and daughter, Cordelia and Morgan, literally flying around and just picking off stragglers, because the AI on this stage is programmed to do one thing. Take out Lady Tiki in however possible. That is all she is going to do, is go for Lady Tiki. Because of that, the focus of this stage is literally to just defend. There is no other way around it. But because they will only go for Lady Tiki, the only people they will attack are people that are in the way. So because of that, they're just going to blast down your doors and try to get through to Lady Tiki no matter what. So Cordelia and Morgan are actually completely safe. Anyway, let's go. First turn, not much happens. They're just going to fly in closer, but they're not going to do anything yet. I do not suggest charging in. Oh, you got Griffin Riders over here. So Griffin Riders can only use axes. Wyvern Lords are hard to deal with because they can use both lances and axes. Make sure everyone's holding the right thing. Yeah, you can get away with that. I gave her a Nosferatu, by the way, so she's gonna hold that out with pride. Crom's gonna stand there with a Falcon. And you two, mother and daughter, are gonna work on taking out the stragglers. Luckily, with your Elf Thunder, you will hurt him a fair bit, but you will not take him out, actually. If you use... Wow, Elf Thunder does more damage to him than the Short Spear. So I'm going to do that. I was hoping for an Ignis proc, but that's okay. We didn't get it. She's going to pick up something here. Weapon proficiency, that's not bad. And all we're going to try and do is just literally... blasting them down. Cordelia has Elwind, which really helps her for this stage.
As it must be.
The rest of them should be able to hold on to whatever's going to happen this turn, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, she has that. That's Gale Force activating. Gale Force lets her move again. It's really good. So I'm going to use the Elwind on this guy. It only happens once per turn, so she didn't get to take him out. So we'll keep that in mind. Mother and daughter team working like champs. Give everyone the defense. Everyone that. Give everyone that. Who else can rally? I can rally strength into the team. I can rally more resistance into other people. And there we go. We are pretty well defended. Cherche has a defense of 31 right now, so these guys are not going to hurt her that much. Even, well, she's also using an axe, so that is huge how much defense we get from that. So this is really good for us. Let's go. Now, there's the spawns already. Turn 2, more spawns. They are just going to hound us down for like 4 turns, I believe. Anyway, here they go. 5 damage there, attack back. It's not bad. It's not bad. We can take that out. They're not afraid to shoot over you either, so luckily didn't get her or anything. Blocked and bam, wham, Aether, which didn't really matter, but there it is, or Ether, Aegis, whatever. No damage, wham. She's not fast enough to keep up with them, but there we go, took him out. That's okay. And they're gonna move up. And they're gonna fly in, and they're gonna fly in. Luckily there's only 2 on those sides, but there's a Dark Flyer and a Falcon Knight over here. Dark Flyer is using magic, so rallying for more magic is useful indeed. I'm gonna Bolgan on. Do not be afraid to shoot over people. I find that's generally the better idea. Just because if you want to move your people around, you can. You're definitely not attacking. You can just mend up Vake. Fortify Staff is insanely good on this stage for a lot of reasons. Doesn't take him out by 1 health. You're gonna have to go in. The problem is that they're using freaking. You're gonna go in with the Killer Lance on this guy so you can take him out. He is a bit of an issue too. Amateur. 105 damage. Good job. That's my girl. That's my girl. She's level 14 now, so she might get Gale Force this stage, which was kind of my goal. Just because it's really good. Do you have a way? Yeah, wow. If you go in with a Silver Lance, you have a very solid chance of taking it out. So you go in with that standing next to Morgan, so Morgan helps you.
Over here.
Yeah, there we go. That was just to prevent damage. It was smart. And then Gale Force activates, so she gets to move again. And now, can she take out this guy? Yes, she can. That one's also holding a lance, so that's really good. Having the physics staffs are definitely going to help, so if any of them do get hurt, we can heal them from a distance. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for us. We're actually doing really, really well. And then it won't activate again on that turn. None of these guys are attacking with anything, so I'm going to rally that defense back up. We're going to hold our ground, so you're going to have to just mend up her just to give her that health. And then you are going to go in with the silver axe, although you're just going to like just one-shot it, just Ignis on top of it. Let's just 55 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's good. And I get a Boolean for that, which is nice. And they're the only ones left to move, so we'll just end turn. More spawns. Turn 3. Turn after turn, just spawning. Very, very tough because of this. Oh, they're really going to try and get her, but they can only attack her from so many angles, so it's not too bad. And there's only so many of them that are ranged, so it's not horrible. Yeah, they're really going to start to crowd in, and you're going to have a hard time. I hope that last one doesn't have a ranged attack. It doesn't. Okay, good. Bam! Just one-shot it with the Ignis. Just dead. It's just dead. It's gone. Wow, that was cool. Again, they're only going to attack people that are in the way. Rallied speed there, although he didn't need to. You're going to need to get healed. So I'm going to go through this turn with all my attacks and then fortify with somebody. One thing you can do is you can actually move like Gaius over here. Gaius has a little bit of use. But go for the killer axe just in case you get the crit. It'll help immensely. Didn't get it. Oh, the block. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, you gotta take out somebody. Sadly, you just do short of the amount of damage I need you to do. If you were to go in hard on somebody with that silver lance, you would take him out, so you're gonna do that. Just because I need you to take out as many people as possible. Checkmate. 41 damage. That is so huge from an Ignis. That is so awesome how well Morgan's doing. I'm gonna have her hit. Nah, she can't take out anybody. Okay, you Bolgan on this guy so he gets taken out. Good job, Cherche. Killing. Okay. Can you take out anybody? We don't really need to rally resistance right now. There's only the Dark Flyer here with Rexcalibur and the Dark Flyer there with Bolganon. Be careful of this one because of Rexcalibur. Make sure it doesn't get in range of Cherche. I should have put Brady over here, admittedly, but that's okay. You just go in with Valakian, try to take out this one.
I will not fail.
What is the winning condition for this stage? Is it route? Forget if it's route. It is route, so we will have to take on the boss eventually, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, yeah, you go for the steel axe on this guy. You do take him out.
Victory.
The important thing is to take out all the ones with ranged attacks because they are going to prove to be the biggest problem because they will shoot over your team into the healers and stuff, and that's just not cool. Like that guy's a spear there, and there's a spear here. So there's 2 spears here and a tomahawk there. So I should really focus on them. The first spear was this guy, the farther away guy. And you just barely can't take him out either, so you're gonna have to go in close. And take him out with the silver lance doesn't do enough either. Backup plan is you can always just run over someone and pair them up, but it doesn't necessarily work. They will take the time to dig into someone if they find it worth their time. Whoa, this isn't a bad idea. This is an option as well. Just because it would still hold the wall up if he does that move. Cordelia does have the luxury of That one has a tomahawk as well. What happens if I go in on you? Chances of hitting are very unlikely, so I'm not going to bother. Also, he has something called Lance Breaker. When you have a breaker spell, basically, it increases the hit avoid of certain weapons, and I believe that's what Griffin Riders get. Griffin Riders get Lance Breaker. I know Bow Knights get Bow Breaker. It's interesting. It's an interesting concept, in my opinion. We gotta take out the ranged ones. It doesn't matter if I take out this one, because I'm going to take out that one. So... take advantage of Gale Force at least. Use the Elwind on this guy.
On my mark.
Oh, you know what I could have done? If I had had her stand close enough to Lissa, Lissa could have rallied magic or something, and that could have done something. But whatever. I don't think it would have mattered. Let's hope we get like a crit or something. Well, we can't even get a crit with this, so that's fine. Just hurting it a little bit. It's the best I can do. You have to rally defense into the team. You can rally resistance. Oh, you're supposed to use Fortify, and you didn't. That is okay-ish, because if I step you over, I can straight mend you with this, which is fine. And how's the health look across the team? These guys don't even matter because they're not even technically in the way. So if we were to use the physics staff, how is everyone's health? She's got the lowest. Brady's isn't even doing too well. I'll use the Fortify now anyway, although it doesn't really matter. Just caps out all our health, and with the extra defense that Kiel gave us, I think it wasn't a bad idea. And then you just chop him with a silver axe and take him out. I have so much defense that most of these ranged weapons don't even hurt me. 51 damage. It's so good.
Right.
So good. It's only 6 more damage, but you know what? You never know how important that might be. I got an A in axes now. And I think that's all we can do. We're the only one who's left to move. As you can see, she is completely safe right now. How did they hit the... Oh, because they can, like, throw over. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see. More spawns. Turn 4 and even more. Oopsie. Oh, they really want to get at Maribel. They really want to get at Maribel. I should have worked the pairings into it, but it's okay that we didn't. It's not a huge deal that the pairings didn't work out too well. Brady helping out a little bit. He doesn't have the strength to really back it up yet, although his strength is not bad, of 20. I believe that's his strength. It's not bad. That's not bad considering he just became a war monk from the priest line, which is really good. I mean, that's the only way to get it. But coming from a priest, freshly leveled up priest, they usually don't do too well. So good on them. Now, good job, Brady. You're helping out a little bit, little by little. Okay, so they're really starting to crowd us now, but I believe they only spawn for 5 turns, so it's not too bad. I think we got this. And they're gonna keep moving up to the rear, and that last Falcon Knight's gonna move in late just so he can rally speed, I'm gonna guess. Especially once they're all clumped up. He's only really hitting one person with it every time. I don't understand that. Anyway, so this side is the one that's getting hounded right now. You go in with... I don't want to waste Solid Blade, but you're going to have to, so you're going to do it. Just because I wanted to one-shot it. Because I want to hold on to Selif's Blade, I'm going to actually trade it. Like, do a little bit of trade stuff with it in a sec. Go for the Killer Axe on this guy. He's got a huge killer chance of 45% with that soul. That's all his health back, pretty much. Misses and whoop. It's enough back talk. I'm gonna... There it is. I was hoping for a critical soul on the first one, but that's fine. Not like it mattered. But that just goes to show that you can get critical souls like that. Go for the Bulliganon just because it does way better. Bulliganon. Oh, Vengeance. Not like it matters. I realized because Vengeance has skill times 4, I believe, right? Or skill times 2. Okay, I thought it was skill times 4. There's some divided by 4. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Skill times 2 is still really good because that means it comes up 40% of the time, and that's pretty common. I'm gonna take out this guy. This guy is the first problem. So luckily, this L Thunder will take it out. So, yeah, let's go for it. Ignis. Ignis, when she's using magic, does even more damage than if she was using a physical spell. Because she has more strength than she does magic, and it adds half of it, so that's really good. She's gonna get up there. She can probably get Gale Force by the end of the stage. It's still gonna be really hard regardless, though. I wish you could do that from a range, but you can't. You have Beast Killer, just destroys things. Go for the Silver Lance on this guy. Get your Gale Force to proc. They're just going to pick off the threats. That's kind of their goal. Their goal is that they're just picking off threats to the team. And generally, it's the healers and stuff. Or not the healers, the magic users that are going to be the big problem on our team. So we've got that to activate. Now you can run over here, and now you can take out this guy who's holding Rexcalibur, but you still live even when it hits. So you're okay. Can you use your Elwyn? You don't have enough magic. They have too high resistance, frankly. So you're going to go in with the Silver Lance, and chances are you'll take him out. Ow. Now, you do have to make sure that you set up at least 2 spaces out from Tiki at all times, just because they will just come in close and then just start lobbing shots over and slowly try and kill her. Even though she is a Manakete, she's not actually a dragon when she's fought, so you gotta be really careful with that. I can move Brady over here before he uses his staff, just fine. Didn't she take? Oh, the Gale Force did activate, and she took. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you're gonna move here. You're gonna do a trade with him, just to put a Steel Sword on top, and then you're gonna fortify. Make sure it hits everybody. Yep. There we go. Might have been a bit of a waste on that one, but that's okay. Maribel's gonna. What side am I more worried about? Oh, there's Dark Flyers here too. None of them have. Okay, good. None of them have. She still has horribly low resistance. How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? We could break the lines and charge at them, but then they'll just hound Maribel and try and kill her. That is risky. It's really risky. I mean, we can give her some resistance with Maribel, but I don't think it's going to be enough, frankly. I want to try and move these 2 around. They'll still try to get to her. Well, actually, most of them can't even get to her. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it while still keeping a decent shape of defense. You know, okay. I guess this is the best idea. You move in there. Equip the Silver Lance, and then rally defense to all these people. You're gonna move over here. And then Crom's gonna have to move in like... no, they can still get to Tiki in one way, but we have to block Maribel. So we'll do that. They can still get to her, but we're gonna rally up that defense. And we're gonna rally strength here, although it doesn't completely matter. And I could run long Q over there, but it won't actually help. I don't know how that's actually going to change things, but it's the best I can do. Just because I honestly felt like Shershay had a good chance of dying. Anyway, the boss has moved. That means there's no more spawns. As you notice, there were no spawns this turn. The boss is a threatening level 12. Wow, is a threatening level 12 Griffin Rider, so you got to be careful of that. But I'm going to do 150 damage. I did as much damage as the word Gen 1 Pokemon. Well, last guy didn't even do anything. He just moved in. It was weird. Going for Tharia, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, Vengeance. There's extra damage because of that little bit of damage that she took. Going for Vake. Okay, I think we got this stage at this point, but that is not, although we did do very well, I do not think that this stage was in any way easy. It is not a particularly easy stage. It's actually a really cool concept, so you gotta be just really careful of the things that can happen. So, yeah, and then we do that. So there we go. All we gotta do is just work on cleaning up the last few stragglers. So, how are we going to do that? You can hit that one with the L Thunder. Takes him out good. Amateur. 129. Thanks to an Ignis crit L Thunder. very potent stuff that you're doing there. How much damage do you do to that boss? Because you use Elwind, you actually do a lot of damage to him. I wonder if there's any way to like do even more damage, but I don't think we'll get there this turn. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try and... Okay, got an idea. You use the short spear on that guy to take him out, which procs your Gale Force, which is the real reason why I'm doing it. And what I want to do is I'm gonna move Cordelia specifically right here. Reason being, even though she's not gonna take this guy out, she is going to kind of be a body that this guy now has to run around. So now he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now he can't get there. Had he been here, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then he could like throw something. Was he holding? Yeah, he's holding a tomahawk, so now kept my team a little bit safer. Now how do we want to take out the last few stragglers? How many people are left on the map? 7. So with 7, we have less than 7. We have way more than 7 people who can still move. So let's move Brady in here. I wish he could kill something, but he can't. He doesn't have the damage yet. We're gonna break our lines just so we can start charging in. Oh, Ignis. Time to tip into the scales. We tipped him good. We done gone tipped him good. We get another Boolean S. We got a whole bunch. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna be like, hey look, bro, you wanna die? Well, I can't do it yet, but we're gonna try. Maybe get a lethality proc. Lethality proc? No, didn't get it, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Now, Brady. Still can't do it. Brady. Yay, Brady.
My strength is yours.
Yeah, Brady. He did it. Got that luck stat, so now he's at 28. 38% chance of surviving fatal blows now. You're gonna come in with your bronze sword just because you can, and it's gonna take him out.
Looks like Teach just got tenure.
Teach getting tenure. There we go. That's a big hit there, and now we just gotta take out these 3. And it's the boss left over after that. So they're all Falco Knights, so we have to kind of use our attacks to take them out. So you're gonna go in and be like, hey, I'm just gonna jab you with the steel lance. Just gonna...
Why even try?
She looks really good with blonde hair, I'm not gonna lie. Like, her model looks really good with blonde hair. Yeah, so that's good. And then, I haven't given anyone the Amatsu yet, and we got that last episode. I mean, no one's used it yet. You're not gonna do too much. And they got ranged attacks, although they don't do much to you. You're gonna go for Falcon on this guy. Just to get it out of here. Oh, Brady helped! Brady, you helped! Brady, you and Dad, you did it. You and your dad, you did it. Teamwork, you know? And then you just go for the steel axe, I guess, and then Tharya cleans up. Pardon that little recording blip right there. My bad. I gotta change some settings on my computer. I have it set that my monitor turns off after like 45 minutes, and the average episode takes me about an hour to record. Oh, wow, you missed. Within 80%. Wow. And then, yeah, so because of that, I gotta really be careful with how I do it. And when the screen goes black, to shut off the monitor, it just screws up, and it's bothersome. But if anything screwed up, I'm sorry. It's better if you go for this, just in case he decides to get crazy and attacks whoever's there.
Are you done?
Are you done? And there we go. That is everyone. The stage is pretty much done. Rally some magic into him, doesn't matter. Notice he didn't attack anyone because... Notice how he didn't attack anyone. His thought process is, I have to move here if I plan to fly around and get to Tiki. His thought process is, it's faster if I blast my way through it. So, yeah. Who do I want to take it out? I would love if Morgan can do it. So to help the process, I'm going to pair them up. He does 54 damage. There's a 56% chance of somebody helping. I would destroys. I just need somebody to do just a lick of damage. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just use the Arc Thunder here. Try to hit it. Would have been better to use Bolganon. Nagas wench, kill voice. I didn't want you to do this. Why did you get that? It was a 9%. I really wanted Morgan to get Gale Force before I ended this stage, but I guess not. Jeez. Whatever. Get the hammer and staff from that. Kevin J and Maribel. Myself and Maribel were actually the heroes of this stage. I guess all the fortifying with Maribel was one reason, and she did tank a lot of hits because they kept going over our team to hit her. And I don't know why it was me. I mean, I did do a lot of damage, but I didn't think I was the biggest tank. It was still pretty good job to them. Are you unharmed, Lady Tiki? She did get attacked once. Yes, thank you. I apologize for the delay, but the Rite has borne fruit. You've taken in the power of the Divine Dragon?
Yes.
Some of it, yes. It's strange, this power had always isolated me. Many were the days I wept alone, cursing the charge placed before me. Lady Tiki. But now my power has a purpose, and the world needs it to avoid a ruinous future. And so I shall offer it freely. Allow me to join you.
But don't you see?
Are you certain? I am. I've had quite enough of living in solitude, thank you. Besides, I've always longed to better know this world. Now I can help you save it.